This will go great. There's not gonna be any problems. Yeah. X90. Before I can move any further. What the heck is that? No wonder it didn't pull anything up there. Okay. 2 meters. What do we think the footprint of a human being is?
Not.
Hi, Zolkane. How's it going? Glad that's what we start out with. I think 0.5. And then we want scale Z times 4. Yeah. I see. Got more work to do. Why are you here? So this cylinder is going to be like the pressure zone, the pressurized area of our creation today. Well, to be fair, probably not finishing tonight. Probably not. But we'll see how far we get. I think that's good for that dimension. That little center square is basically a person mock-up. I think that's good. It feels a little big, but I think it'll work. Also, music's not too loud, right? Because we can totally adjust that if the need arises. I think realistically a point is what I need for this. Excuse me. Okay. Well, that's an easy enough thing to do. Oh, poor old baby. Let's make you more centered. There we go. That's probably too much, but that's what you came here for. Incompetence. No more me, that's for sure. So I had an idea for like a triangular cigar shape for the actual like external portion. So we're gonna use a subdivide modifier for that at some point. Scale by. Whee! Yeah, for now. We'll make it extra big. Okay. I do have an idea. Z down to here. Actually, what I should... Nah, we're past that point by now. Hold on. Actually, I have an idea. It'll help keep things better. Plane. Let me see. Because now we'll have stuff kept in the right spot. Because now we have those vertices in the exact center. So if we rotate about them, these points will always stay perfectly aligned. So if we... Yeah, so if we shift D, rotate. But I want to rotate around 3D cursor. I want 120. What is that? What the? Rotate Y. 1, 2, 0. That's not... Or is that correct? That might be correct. And... Okay. Where's this one? Because that might actually be correct. I wonder. Scale X 0. Aha. GZ. There's a purpose for these things. Because you can be mostly correct or you can be correct. And they are not the same thing. Okay. Y. 1, 2. Okay, no, that was the correct amount. It just didn't feel like the correct amount. Enter. Shift E. Rotate Y. 120. Because I had it at 45 and not where it should have been. Man, that feels weird. Okay. I don't want these two edges anymore. F. Control F. F. Control F. F. Okay. Now we have our triangular superstructure. What are we doing, Kika? Oh no, no! Okay, he's just moving though. He's not actually leaving. Wait. He might be leaving. We have ourselves cat. Can't have him getting out of here just yet. Yeah. Want to bisect these two. I don't want that. Now if I do scale, yeah. The ultimate plan is to subdivide this, but I want it to be roughly the right shape to begin with. Oh dear. I wasn't careful when I did my scaling. Yes. Scale shift Y. Scale shift Y. Because now, yeah, there we go. That all works. Technically, we could just grab all of it and scale along the Y dimension until it fits the cube. I go over here and I say add modifier, and I look for subdivide surface, level 1 or 2 more. This will be the the hero model. Yeah, that'll be plenty for now. But then... Brain? Brain, please. Okay, yep. We need to get the shape correct. Now. Called... Oh, well... We could make our lives a bit simpler. Because what we could do is we could delete all of this and add a mirror modifier. Because that will keep us mirrored much better than I will. What? What? Mirror, what are you doing? Let's see. Oh. I don't know. But now we don't have to work as hard. Well, it's harder for us to mess up. We absolutely can and will still mess up. But it's harder. It's my sausage tube. Mine. Okay. Now back to this front, though. What is going on down here? Why did that... It's because it's a line and not a plane yet. But I'm not sure I want it to use that. Ooh, okay. Z, that's what I wanted. Because this is going to be the forward, like, view dome. So it should be in line with this tube. Because this tube is where the people are. Oop. Yeah, it's gonna get funky first. It's gonna get funky before it gets better. Voila. Not quite the shape I want, though. Do want a more cigar shape, though. Scale shift 1. Yeah. It's fine that the tube is getting a little mooshed, because that tube was just as a guide. Oh, yeah. What if I put it right in the middle? Scale Y, 0. Scale up a little bit. Little bit. Okay. I kind of like that. And then... Okay, I have an idea for the tail. At first, I was not sure how I wanted it done. But then it came to me in a dream. Why? No, this is gonna be aggressive at first. Because I want those to stay where they're at. I want these to come out. But I want them to bend in. I'm an expert, if you didn't know, on the program that I have barely ever used. Ooh, that makes interesting things. Because I'm not scaling correct. Shift 1. Yeah, that's kind of the shape we want. We need it to be more aggressive. Scale shift 1. But ultimately, that is the shape we want. Because we're going to have the 3 spinny bits all around. Ah, yes, the technical term, the 3 spinny bits. That's what everybody calls them, the 3 spinny bits. No, not like that. Not yet, anyways. EX. They merge. If. Now that might introduce a unique artifact. Because there's this extra piece of geometry right here. It feels like it is. 3x. Oh, yeah. I knew there was a normal error there. I knew it. Okay. And I want this to continue. K. K is a sweet button if you don't know about it. It lets you slice geometry up. Ooh! Caps locks instead of shift. Not quite what we want. Not so sure that's the desired effect. Maybe we just leave it like that, actually. Maybe. Maybe not, too. No, that just looks bad. I think it's that artifact thing that I was talking about. I think that's part of it. I could very easily be wrong on that part. Okay. It sounds like an angry cat. Shift and cylinder. Oop, not quite. Rotate X 90. Enter. Move to median point, because I don't need to be ruining myself for this part. Actually, that might be... No, that's definitely too big, actually. But is it, though? Is it, though? Not so sure it is. Maybe it's not. Maybe we leave it there. Because this is going to be the propulsion. It's going to have 3 units. Now... do I do this properly? Where I have it using like a symmetry modifier that's rotational and rotating around, so that way if I make any updates to this, it updates all of them simultaneously. Or do I cheat and not do that? See, I'm not sure. Rotational symmetry? Is there a symmetry option instead of a mirror option? Always hit caps lock, always. Isn't there a way to make it rotational symmetry? Isn't that a thing? Oh no, I don't want to cut the mesh across that plane. I'm pretty sure it would be a fairly easy geometry node to make. Pretty sure. Well, if I'm so sure, I should just do it. I mean, geometry node's not bad. Well, geometry node practice isn't bad. I'm still learning, so let's do a little. Can I rename it from here? Pattern. Geometry nodes. Hey, I can do it from there. Sweet. Okay. So I need instance on... Should I want instance on points? Or do I want to transform? Okay. Rotation. Because I do want it to be rotated. Because the body shaping that's going to happen is going to be symmetrical across the 3 rotations. So I think I do want an instance on points, actually. Instance on points. I want this to be the instance. Excuse me. So now I want a point. Hold on, let me hide this for a sec. Okay. That was a lot of nodes that I did not make. What was that? Now I'm concerned. What? Oh. Was that the... Why does the cylinder... What? I guess that's the... Oh, it's the smooth by angle geometry nodes. Huh. Fascinating. But plane, I want to temporarily disable the mirror so that I can have an easier time telling. are helpful, but also... What happens if I grab... Oh. I want the location of a piece of of the center... Oh, desirably the 3D cursor. Starting to think it's just easier to copy and paste. It would be a lot easier to do that, actually. But that's not helpful. We need to learn. That's what we're here for. You're here to watch me fail repeatedly. Because... if I add an extrude... Oh, I guess what I could do... Jeez, or... 3D cursor, scale Z. What the? That's not quite what I want. BZ. Not O, 0. That's not it either. Promise you there was a point to that. KLC. I promise. That's not... Is that right? No, that is where it needs to be. Okay. Hopefully. Maybe. Okay. Well, that's... Now the points... And I need... a cylinder. Actually, it'll be easy to change this out at any point down the road, so I will grab a cube so that way I can tell easierly that it's actually working. Ooh, what? Scale. There we go. Just had to apply a scale there for a second. Everyone has to, you know. Okay. Now I want an extrude mesh. Faces, vertices. What? Is this not what I want? I thought this is what I want. Oh yeah, because it's a point, it's not a vertex. There we go. Just throw away the group imp. Okay. Now that being said, I'm noticing a lack of anything happening. Ah, there we go. Can't keep me down. I'm only a little brick brain. Because I'm terrible at this. We're not that bad just yet. Okay. So, this will be... Wait, that's not the Z? It is the Z, but there's a rotation that hasn't been applied. Cylinder, Control A, rotation. I probably should also just apply location too, but no. Hey, there we go. Now it's happy. Perfect. Because now we want to transform it 120 degrees. Rotate 120 degrees. Which... What do we want to do? Hey, wait. Can't I, like, do, like, a transform, merge, Yeah, I can. I totally can. Let's see this for a second. Just suddenly got dramatically easier. Because I've remembered how things work. Control C. Control V. And then a merge geometry. Oh no, join. Join geometry. Perfect. Now we just need to exclude this initial vertice. So we don't have this weird star shape in the middle, because that will be a problem later when we actually give it information to work with. So, it's just a selection, right? I wonder what happens if I... No, it's just that easy. It's just that easy. Perfect. Simplest geometry. I probably could have just put like a repeat modifier in. I wonder what does a repeat look like. So I'm yet to see what a repeat looks like. Ooh, no? Real quickly. What do loop modifier do? Geometry. What is the actual name of the block? That image is not high fidelity enough for me to read. What about you? It's just called repeat. Oh, but maybe it's because I'm just searching for it that way. Okay. Actually, can I do that through a repeat? I think it might be better just to do it this way. Because if I rotate it again, the initial geometry of this cube will be duplicated. It only show as one, but there will be two there, which could cause issues later, which would be undesirable. Well, it's a learning experience. That's what we're here for. Let's figure it out. Where? Shifty. So I have a working copy. There we are. Perfect. Okay, we get our one cube. Perfect. Now if I do that twice, okay, yeah, it does walk. I can walk the cube. Aha. Problem is as soon as I try and join, I might need to have an instance on points in here. Or some way of selecting the old geometry. How would I? Because I can't... I don't think I should try this. I think I should be content with what I had. I'm sure there's some uber omega big brain way of doing it, but I'm not uber omega big brain. But now we can take this cube and replace it with literally anything we want. Even a super duper advanced big brain model can be swapped in at any time. So for example, if I were to say put in a cylinder, that's how you spell cylinder, isn't it? Nobody saw anything. I still don't have hand tracking. I never fixed that. Wearing the gloves. There we go. Hand tracking. Very valuable thing to have. Gonna need another one of these. That being said, we don't want a 120 there. We want a 90 there. Yes. Okay. Now, technically, we can make it controllable by, like, grabbing this and I think tossing it to right there. Yeah. And then I think if we can fidget around with that at some point. Oh yeah, we could have it. Oh, we could have it animated. That'd be interesting. Rename. No, I don't want rename the node. I want to rename that. I feel like I could just... Yeah, I don't know. It's not important. I'll just remember what it is. But now we can... If we... Oh, I know what to do. If we simply... Well, I mean, I'm sure this is not how you're supposed to do it, but if we just do a value... And then we rename to say... Actually, do we really want to rename it? I don't think we do. I don't think actually that's very helpful. Because I was going to make it so I could control the values of the sphere, well, the cylinders on command, but I don't think that's actually very helpful. Because we're just going to be replacing them later on with actual geometry. And I already messed up with the Z, so... No, I think actually that's where I want to leave it. But I can now control this on the fly, so... You know what, we will rename the length. Because that's... We're going to be a while before we actually make data. Oh wait, but we can't... There's a way of doing it. I don't know. But I think... Just like that. Ooh. Magic. And then... Translation? Ooh, what did... Ah. I was wondering what that did. But... Oh, wait. Actually. Can we just grab this one? What? That's curious. Why is it doing that? Why is it... Huh. Oh, I see what's happening. I see what's happening. Nope, that makes sense. That makes sense. But what I want is this. Yeah, there we go. I want that Y. Because now I can go... I want you there, but actually I need you to be longer. I should also then add a radius. That being said, the order of these things is awful. You would never want to do it this way. Maybe a little bit. Perfect. This is atrocious. It's not that bad. Let's see. What if I went and grabbed not that? Went. Okay. Yeah, no, that didn't really do anything. But what I could do, I could grab this and copy and paste it over. come back over here. Get rid of this because it didn't do nothing. Whee! This is not how you should do it. Oh dear. I'm not... yeah. Fine. I won't have my shade smooth. I understand. I'm not welcome. That's fine. Look at that. It's magic. Absolute magic. Mm-hmm. I don't think I've heard that one before. What was that? That line is not going to be where it should be, is it? If I go from there... yeah. That's where it should be. Ooh, no, no, no. Too far. Because what I want... oh, I know what I can do. I can put it there, grab it, scale Z 0? Yeah, there we go. Because that's still our point of rotation. Nope. Knife. Delicious knife. We love knife. Because now... I can... grab. I'm not sure extruding is what I want to do, but we're gonna... oh, no. I don't think extruding was what I wanted to do. Okay, let's go ahead and grab these other two. Out a bit. Grab these two. GY. Wow. And then we mustn't forget about our shift E's. So we get nice sharpness. This point, well, these 2 points, I'm not sure. I forgot. Scale shift Y. Now we can mess with them. Scale shift Y. Pull those in. Look at that. It's a little lumpy. Probably because there's too much information for its own good. Like, what if I deleted that point and made those quads? Actually, I could make those quads, strangely enough. I mean, why not try it? What's the worst that could happen? I blow everything up. I already did that. Can't do that again. I mean, you absolutely can do it multiple times. But, you know, where's the fun in that? That looks better. But, Shift E, point T. What is that shape? We can't have that shape. How do we fix that? I don't like that shape. Let's these lines? Okay, that it is those lines. Hmm. Right there. It's very sharp there all of a sudden, which I'm not sure is the best. I probably could have simply fixed that by going... Ooh, not like that. Actually, why didn't that work? That should have... What is that doing? Ooh, that is an interesting swoop, actually. Purely accidental, but it's intriguing me. I like the shape. Maybe. Maybe. Ooh, maybe. Ooh, I know what we should do. We should add a plane for where the water level's meant to be. So that way it'll be nice and easy to determine what should be above water and what should be below water. When at surface, that I should mention. Because I had not dreamt of it like that. More like that. We're going for a bit of a, what is it? Whaleback submarine. Those were cargo ships. Whaleback cargo ship. Bit of a difference. Small difference. But if a different... Why? No. No! My arm's broken. There we go. Going for whaleback design. Which is technically a cargo ship for the Great Lakes of America. I do like how now we're trying to rename... Well, one of our states is trying to rename a lake from that's named after a different state to itself. Okay. New collection. AIDS. This plane is going to go in that new collection. And it's going to be named water level. So that way I can keep things easy on myself. I want 3 engines for redundancy in case one fails. Okay. If we're gonna be watering it up. We should... Should we give it a deck? Or there's nobody here to ask. It's only me. Me, myself, and I. That's a great show, by the way. Me, myself, and I. I might also... Actually, I probably should. I'm thinking about when it comes to breaking down the inside reusable spaces. Probably going to use colored squares. Colored cubes. Rectangular prisms. I don't think rectangular prisms quite count. Well, not one idea. Oh, that's what I could... maybe. Maybe. So many ideas. If I add a surface deck, that makes underwater stuff worse. The whole point is to be underwater. But at the same time, without the periscope tower, its above water performance is gonna suck. I'm just thinking, like, your visibility for maneuvering and whatnot, because you are going to be in this little tiny area up here and you're not going to see anything. If I added a retractable one, that would just be silly. Do an inverted droop snoot like the Concorde. So the whole thing just rotates up. Like, it just does that, and that's how it trolls along at the surface. So that way it can see what's ahead of it. That'd be a terrible idea. Simply terrible. No good at all. Maybe a small surface deck wouldn't be terrible. I should put a small surface deck in with a small tower in. I do think I want to make the tower retractable though. But the idea would be that with a surface deck you could land like a helicopter. And that would be valuable enough to justify the extra bulk. Would it though? What if it didn't? I at least need to do something. I've just kind of yapped and not done any progress. So I do like my window cylinders. They're pretty sweet. No, not yet. Height. Oh, yes. Cylinder. Although maybe I should duplicate the plane. I should duplicate the plane to get a better internal volume. So I'll duplicate it and then scale it down a bit. Because now I have a very nice, highly accurate. Ooh. Yeah, I want this idea. My idea, well, okay. Yeah. Shift Y. Ooh, nope, not that. We want 3D cursor origin. Scale shift Y. Now we want to make it more cylindrical. As well as I suppose. Probably cut out most of these points in the back. Because they're not actually going to be very useful to us. Because this is going to be like the engine bay. But you wouldn't have any usable space there, because you'd have all the engines and stuff on the inside. So if I instead... There. That looks more like a pressure vessel. That's where we'll leave that. Okay. So that'll be our pressurized volume. So that we can cut up into our like usable spaces. So let's hide all the unnecessary bits. What's funny is I got rid of the original cube just to add a cube. That's what everyone does though. I'm not unique for that. Okay. Internal. No, wait. That cube is a human stand-in. This is the pressure hold. Because yeah, this plane would be called the outer hole. Hole. Perfect. 0 conundrums. Now we want to start segmenting it up. So what I think I shall do is come down here into aids. Shift add search. Cube. Scale it up all big like. Drag it to the front. Oh. Scale line. And then I want a new collection actually. Will be inside of this one. This one will be room 8. This cube will be inside of it. The cockpit. That's definitely how you spell it. I'm sure of it. I need a boolean. I want intersect between these two. And then if I make it go, yeah, there we go. And then we can color that whatever we want, as long as we can just duplicate it, drag it around, and it'll automatically update to whatever we want. You know, I do need to do it object way if I want each one to have its own color, which I do. Now I think we're gonna go over to shading, so that way it's nice and easy to do these things. This will be the cockpit material. That's... You're welcome to correct me, whoever's there. I want it to be blue. Woo. Outer hole. Pressure hole. Hold on. Let me... Oh no, I don't want that. I want to see it then. Maybe it's best to have that on to kind of help me understand its size. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Okay. Now, we'll probably Boolean cut later, but there'll be like a base floor for where we stand because we're in a cylinder and cylinders get interesting. What would be behind the cockpit? Because we're gonna have like the main pilot seat right here. They'll have like their navigator and all the extra displays around there. If we're thinking it's a retrofitted research vessel, then getting samples and stuff would be like the next most important bit. There would probably be some sort of receptacle underneath. Oh, that's a flaw in this design that I've just come up with. Because we have this lower section for hardware, we can't get as close to the ocean floor as if we didn't have that. But I don't want that. Well, I know for sure it's definitely not going to be that thick. It'd be a narrower section. Maybe the galley? I was thinking... No, we'll keep it the galley. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. Galley. I'm sure that's how that's spelled. Also, for whatever reason, the galley's orange. It just is. I don't know why it's orange, but it's orange, and you can't really fight me on that one. Galley. I honestly cannot explain to you why I think it's orange. But it is. It just is. A little narrower. Push it up. Technically a galley. I think a galley should be half. Like it should be on one side. Like I don't think it should be the full volume. I think it makes more sense to have it bisected and be longer. And have something else right here. Like a living space, like a dining room table. That makes more sense, don't you think? We don't want galley, we want dining area. I feel like dining should be blue as well, but it can't be. So it's gonna be a... Actually, it could be like a light blue. There we go. It's not a bomb, I promise. It's not a bomb. It just looks like one. Yeah. I saw that tail shape was a bit interesting. I'm not loving it. No. I am not loving it. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. Okay. So we have galley, little living area. Maybe a bigger living area with like a couch and whatnot. Oh, what have I done? What? Oh. Okay. Definitely not that big though. That's too big, actually. So that'll be a recreational area, which will make red. I don't know why. Ooh, I forgot. Nope. Weep. You shall be red, because I said so. Oh wait, I can't have Galley 1.0. Area. So now we're gonna need an engine room, which I think will be the last little bit like this. Engine room. There they go, they just updated. Because I hadn't opened it before for them to update. Engine room? What color is an engine room? Green? If it's nuclear, it's often green. Hmm. And then a little conning tower section right here with walkways on either side. Yeah, because I can have a walkway there, and then like a closet, like a bathroom there, and a bedroom there. Now we're getting somewhere. We're doing the magic. Magic. Where? Oh wow, that almost perfectly. Almost perfectly, but does not actually perfectly. Okay. But it is scale shift Z, too big on every axis. GY. Oh, scale shift Z, a bit bigger actually. Yeah, about that sized. And that is retractable conning tower slash locks. I could probably fit a lock or two in there. Probably. Maybe. 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 It'll be tight. But I think it could be done. Okay, so that will zoop, 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 zoop on occasion. But then we, oh yeah, color. Color, it needs a new color. Conning tower. We're not making a bomb. Don't worry. It's nothing suspicious at all. At all. Shift D G X. Needs to have a wall because that would be, well, that section can move. That being said, these walls are probably way thicker than they need to be. Because this type of vessel I don't think would have a bulkhead. It's too small. I mean, it might. It just doesn't seem useful to. Claws. Or should it be a bathroom? Nah, closet. It's very... What if I made it off-center? That would be truly disgusting, though. If I made the tower off-center, so it raised... No, we can't do that. That's no good. It'll be a closet. For now. For now. Beautiful, beautiful closet. Don't do that. That's a bad idea. I suppose I could basically just duplicate it on the other side and have it be like a storage room / walkway to the engine room. Okay. 50 GY right there. Scale Y down, scale X up. G. Ooh, no, whoop, whoop, whoop. GX. Move it over. I don't know why, but I always really like fancy bathtubs and these sorts of things. Okay, I know what to do. We're going to make this actually the bedroom, which means it needs a hallway and a big actually, well, I mean, yes, because I'm silly and I want to do it a certain way. And nobody can stop me. Scale Y up a bit, GY. Perfect. And that's the other... The point of the triangular bits is to be like, we'll have the floody rooms here, and the batteries down here, and all that jazz, shall we say. You like jazz? Skill. So if we put it like that, that stays closet. That can be like the living room. Well, not the living room, like the bedroom, bathroom, closet area. That being said, there's a ooh, I know what I can do. I was about to say, there's no space for cargo, but there is. If only you knew. If only you knew the knowledge stored in here. Dang it, I missed one. Because if we do it the way... Basically every commercial... Oh, wait, actually I shouldn't have that in there. Vehicle does it, is it goes under the passenger compartment. It will be cramped-ish. That being said, where's our human? Never mind. It's not going to be cramped-ish. Our human person will be able to quite easily fit in these places. Because if I put the floor there, they can basically stand up down there, can't they? Give me human person. Human person. Yeah, no, they totally could. That being said, I think I'll make these things slightly higher still. Nope. Back to the other side. Just because, you know, like, the floor would have some thickness, and there would be things. Okay. Let's recolor this bedroom to actually be a bedroom. It's great music, don't question it. I guess a dark blue for the bedroom? Kind of running out of colors here. I've used a few of them. Okay. And then probably be easiest to grab this for the next part of this master plan. Wow. Oh, actually, wow, that fits like perfectly. Wow. Very little adjustments needed. This will be a cargo area. But should it? Because if we're thinking about this, as it's an old research vessel, if we put the cargo down there, how does the cargo get down there? Because, like, are you going to fill your entire hold by, like, one box at a time from the top? Like, or should we reverse this? No, we should keep it on the bottom. But we should think about how we get things from the bottom to the top. Perhaps there is like a collapsible, like a trap door system that opens up around here. So that way you can have like a cargo lift that goes up and down. Maybe that works. That being said, we already have this big hole right here, so maybe we somehow use that. Still not the best system. In reality, you'd want some side panel. Actually, we could just put a side panel in. But the water level. The water level is up here. I didn't grab the water level. Dang it. Yeah, the water level is up here. So if we're expecting to transfer cargo, it has to be up near the top. This could be a future me problem. I think a trapdoor system will be the way to go. I think so. Using the conning tower. Oh no, wait. Did I rename? Oh, I did rename this on accident. Recreational area, cargo area. Gotta love that music. It's just so good. It's truly wonderful. I need my person. Human stand-in. You should be in the AIDS category. Because you're an aid to this process. You're on the floor. We're walking through this hallway. Yeah. Control R. 3E. Whip. I'd have to remember I did that to get that shape. Because when I inevitably don't remember I did that. Actually, would it be better to give that extra real estate to the... I think it would be better to give that extra real estate to the conning tower. Yeah. I think it would be best to do it like this. I mean, it's not a lot of extra real estate to the conning tower, actually. I don't know. It's actually much use to give it to that, actually. No, we'll give it back to the... We'll give that space to the bedroom. I don't know what the bedroom will use it for, but they will use it. Because I will make them. You'll have no choice but to. Okay. Engine, bedroom, living, galley kitchen. Yeah. This seems reasonable for a first draft. Oh, we never actually changed this, though. Oh, shoot. Just set it back to material. We'll have to go into geometry nodes for it to do a set material. Magic. Oh dear, my neck. It snapped. I'm gonna snap you. I need to remember this is not all of the usable space I have. Also, I'll be back. I have to go to the bathroom. Do I even have a BRB screen? I don't think I do. pressed many incorrect buttons there. A lot of them, actually. I think that started for a while. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Could already be over. It is Monday, I did forget. Okay. Well, who needs family? Hold on, I'm gonna send you guys to the BRB real quick as I check on something. Okay, we're recovered from that. Sort of. Sorta. We've sorta done it. Sorta. Okay. So, technically, there's a few undeclared spaces, like either side of here. But what if it wasn't undeclared, actually? What if instead it was one of those magic blocks we were talking about? Ooh. Because we still need those. E scale X. Perfect. 0 flaws. We'll never have any issues. Ever. That's the boxy guarantee. Okay. Let me add a cylinder real quick. That's gonna go in this open void right here. And the idea behind the big cylinder, is that it's gonna be like an external cargo area, or fuel area. I should actually turn on the mirror modifier. Yeah, because it's going to do that. There's not a lot of space there. As much as one would hope, anyways. Does that get us fully contained, though? I mean, essentially. I mean, not technically, but essentially. There. That does get us fully contained. Wait, when did we do that? Oh, no, that's because we're in... Yeah. It's because of the mode we were in. I thought for a second we, like, revolve cutted it on accident. If we duplicate it, put it here and here, we can have them be for different things. I am going to duplicate them though, because they are actually going to be unique. They're not going to be like the other thing. What I was trying to say. They are not going to be like the engines where it's identical. Shift D, rotate. Because for example, I want one of them to be like a usable as an internal walkway. That being said, that's a pretty... Nah, it is a tight squeeze, but a human can fit through that. If our human square is vaguely accurate. Because we know human squares are always accurate. They never have flaws. Ever. That being said, I kind of feel like I should make the external hole bigger so I can make the tubes bigger. Individual origins. Scale, shift, Y. What's the desirable size? Shift Y. Or do we say that is like... Okay, so we're just gonna... Does that seem reasonable? No, because at that point they're too big. They're gonna start cutting into things. Important things that mustn't be cut into. But I do think they need to be a bit bigger. That big, I think. Yeah. Yeah. That'll work. But that means this has to be adjusted. I have to scale it up a little bit. No, not scale it up. Because scaling it up might have unintended consequences elsewhere. Bloat. Ooh, nope. I know that might seem like an insane thing to do, but I promise you it's not. Promise. And I always keep my promises. Always. I never break them. Because I'm just that good. And then we want loop tools bridge. Okay. That's curious. I'm going to guess we need some... Yeah, recalculate normals. Hey, look, it magically fixed itself. Because it's magic. That's better. It's like a blimp. Big fat sausage. Oh, but we go way bigger. Actually, no, we can't go way bigger now. We might be able to go bigger on those internal tubes without any issue. No, we can't. They are as big as they are going to get. Okay. But I think I'm alright with that. So now we have our breakdown of rooms. It's epic music. I know it may seem strange, but I promise there's a reason for all this. So if you think about how it would work in the real world, it'll be better when you go to do cool things to it. Now, as for that, I think I really should just call these ballast tanks and leave them alone. I always like to put secret tunnels in these things, but I don't think this is the place to put a secret tunnel. Because it'd be outside the pressure hole. It would not make sense, to be honest. So we're just gonna name these ballast tanks. Control-C. Oh wait, grabbing wrong things from the wrong place. That being said, what I can do is I can just mirror X. Sure, why not? Okay. What color would ballast tanks be? That color looks good to Sorry. That being said, I do believe technically these ballast tanks would be like way undersized for something of this size. That being said, one thing we might do later is do like a curved shape rather than just tubes to be more realistic with the saving on with space usage. Because currently, technically, there's a lot of dead space between the outer and inner hole. Technically, anyways. you don't get that option there. Because like all of this, like that's just nothing. That's a lot of extra space to be pushing through water for no reason. So we'll probably adjust their shapes to fit better at some point. But I think at some point is not right now. That feels like a later type activity to me. Personally. Oh, no. I'm okay with that shape for the internal stuffs. It's at floor plan time. And we just finished the floor plan. Is it time to like actually try and make it happy though? Now that we have our little zones of magic. What is... This collection. Is that a floor? Not a floor. Let's add a cube, which we will make the floor. Those are slightly different things. Ever so slightly. You get a boolean object pressure hold GZ scale Z. That is literally just a hammer being hit repeatedly. I think a floor would probably be about that thick. Got some fairly big spans some places. LX. Excuse me? Intersect. Let's say something's not right here. Scale line. Whee! To begin with, that is. And now... we don't actually want it to look like that. Yet. Floor. What are you for? What are you? Okay. I remember what I wanted to do. Search. Mirror. Object. Pressure hold. I think that's what I've used for most everything. Clipping. Tab. Bar. See all the vertices. Delete these ones. Because nothing changes, but now it's easier to work with. Because we're MLG pros like that. That's not right. What's going on there? Okay, there we go. Okay. The cockpit's right there. Truly wonderful music that I have selected for our pleasure. not quite what I want. Things will get easier here in a sec. Pull it in. Y. Actually. What is going on there? What's happening? Why is this shape occurring? Oh, never mind. I know why this shape is occurring. Because I didn't drag these over when I dragged these over. Okay, let's go ahead and undo that. Keep things happy. Ooh, definitely not that much. Hi, Merple. Oh, Merple. Hi, Mr. Purple. You have activated a trap card, actually. Because currently there's no cats here. But they get special things when you do that. So, let me see if I can't lure some in. They like to come for the treats, I'm gonna be honest. Evidently, I cannot lure them in with the trap card. So, I'll keep that in mind, and you will get your treats and stuff when they get back. But we are working on basically a set for future projects. I am making, well, I want the set to be basically an old research submarine that's been repurposed into somebody's house. So right now we're just being like, well, how would a research submarine be set up? Oh, hey, guess what? There's a cat here now. I should have known he'd go for the paper. But he'll be excited about this next part. Did I wake you up to get you? It looks like it. But yeah, so right now we're just going through the making it real quote unquote stage. Because technically, a lot of things that are like easy to miss is like a lot in video games, there's almost never bathrooms in people's houses. I'm good. I'm glad to hear that I sound like your cousin in a good way. I'm glad to hear that. But now I've blocked out everything. So like every room has its own color and whatnot. And I've gone like, well, we need a cargo bay, we need a bathroom, we would need some way of steering when we're on the surface. Like we're past that part a bit. That being said, if you notice, like, well, if you can read my incomprehensible method of doing it, you could always yell at me and say, hey, you've like messed up and done something stupid. That being said, that requires you to actually understand what I've done. Which unfortunately is much easier said than done. An archaeologist. Oh, I thought you meant I literally like sounded like... What the heck was that, cat? Did you sneeze? What was that? Oh, that poor piece of paper. Never saw it coming. He's grumpy though. He's grumpy. Should we try and get him in the lap? Because I can pull over a chair and sit down. that would pause certain things. But right now I'm thinking this is like where a person would be steering from. Oh, I know what I can do. Give me person. Put it up here. Give me pressure hold. Let me, oh dear. I guess that works. Kind of. It makes the job harder. Oh, that was ages ago. I don't know what I was gonna say then. Oh, yeah. So right now we're going through like how would the driving area, like how would the cockpit be set up? So yeah, he wants uppies, so we're gonna take a second to move the chair over and sit down. So that way he has his lovable little self on camera. Oh. Yeah, I thought you meant like I literally sounded like your cousin. That's what I thought you meant when you said you sound like my cousin. Whoop. Danger. Yep. I have to get in that chair first, buddy. Because you're sitting in my lap. No. You're getting picked up then. That's my seat. But yeah, no, I thought you meant like I literally sounded as in the person. It does that. It's probably going to do that some more because it doesn't like the tracking in this spot. It has issues. Oh, cat, why? That's not fine. Okay, back to this though. So now we can see the floor plan. That doesn't. I think I can make the space bigger. Well, I thought you meant like my voice sounded like the voice of your cousin. Not the I was just describing things the way your cousin would describe things. So I think, is it alt-click for a loop? It is alt-click for a loop. Memory. It works sometimes. Ooh. And then it doesn't work other times. What the have I done? There we go. No, it should probably be like that though. Because I was gonna say, well, actually, with a cockpit like this, it'd be very important to be able to look down and see things. That being said, you'd probably want a camera since there's all this mass in the way. It would give you cooler pictures if you didn't. So if I put it there, I press tab. I'm liking that. Ooh, what did he find this week? What magic befell them? Yes, cat. The day I decide to wear black. So you're just a void on camera. That might be a little too much. Hey, there we go. That's pressure. Pull it all forward a bit. Because when you're sitting down, you'll be sitting down like way up here. Yeah, that'd work. But I want this angle harsher. You can see more clearly. Yeah. Ouch. What are you doing, cat? Can you take your... Well, that sounds pretty sweet. I wonder if it has successfully filled out contracts in it or not. Okay. So we have our floor. Now we should add in our walls. But I think to do so... Wait, can I just like... I'm able to control C this and then control C it elsewhere. We'll control V it elsewhere. Nope. Alright, well, that's fine. It's easy enough to set up. Boolean. Object would be pressure holds. It would be intersect. And this cube shall be walls. Oh, I see what you mean. Might have been an old-timey storybook about an assassin. That or the historical texts are wrong. Probably not that one, though. I should make this a collection. New collection. Where did that go? Oh, went down here. Go back up here. Weep. This is going to be... Should I name it front wall or should I name it like cockpit wall? Probably better to name it like cockpit wall. Yeah. Probably. I mean, that's true. Regardless of if it's real or not, it's still guaranteed to be pretty old. Which is pretty neat, in my opinion. I've certainly never found something that old. GC. Ooh, I forgot to scale correctly. Scale shift Y. There, now I've scaled correctly. There we go. I should turn on snapping for that, no? Yeah, there we go. So now those two planes exactly line up. Which they don't. What? That's curious. Why don't they? Oh, because I'm snapping to grid and not face. G, Z. Now they are exactly in line. Cat, why do you have to put your claws in me? It's very unnecessary. You're literally purring in a ball. There's no need for violence. And yet, violence. Give me back the cockpit view. I was gonna say, something wasn't feeling right. Now I can duplicate this and shift it around to get exactly the same sized walls everywhere. We will worry about doors later. Because they suck. I mean, they don't suck, but they have uniqueness. They have things you must take into account. Shift D, G, Y. This wall is the living quarters and galley wall. This wall I think I technically want to be like a half wall, but we'll get there later. At a later date. Yay. Shift Y. Oh, hi there, buddy. That's a new noise for you. This is living quarters and bedroom wall. Then well, with that, that's gonna be a heck of a name. Unless I just go rear bedroom wall. In which case, it simplifies the name greatly. Ooh. Well, that's curious. What happens if I reload that? That seems like it just had an issue. Ah, it's back. It's curious still, but it's back. Perfect. You're not probably perfect, but you know, who cares? Not I. For I am but a simple Blender person who doesn't know what they're doing half the time. And you are engine room hall. I also think it would be really fun at some point to do those like view down breakdown points where they have like the ship cut in half with different lines being like, this is the engine room, this is the... I think it'd be really fun to do that, and I feel like doing it this way will help with that. And keeping it effective, you know? It's also, it's okay if you don't know. It's really funny because that was not where it should be. It should be in line with this one. Scale Z. 0? No. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. .3D cursor. I feel like this worked earlier and didn't just crush them into infinity. Does it anymore? That is curious. I wonder how that's going to turn out for him. I hope it turns out well. Okay. So now we have our floors in. Technically, we could add our doors in. Or we could not do that. Happens by... Ooh, perfect. Oh, that's not... I guess that makes sense, though. I have those sectioned elsewhere. Okay. So now that we have all of that... What is that? Who's talking? I've never heard talking in the sound. What? Where the heck is that? Sorry, we're listening to a soundtrack in a game that doesn't... that doesn't have voice in it. But there was voice there. What the... What? That doesn't make any sense. I'm sure it's nothing. Surely there will be zero possible consequences to that. What are you doing? What the fork is that? He was like vibrating weirdly. Oh, now are you done now? Now that you vibrated weirdly on me twice? Oh dear. Are you itchy? Oh, you are itchy. Are you done with uptime? Because right now I'm just kind of broadcasting my crotch. He seems to be done with uptime. So we're going to stand back up now. But that does not mean you guys don't get him. Where are you going? Go back to the table. So now I'm gonna add in the blocks for doors to make my life easier. Which will be a new connection. A new collection. What? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you can have that chair. Sometimes he just doesn't want to be in a lap. Look at that luxurious king in all of his space. What are you looking at there, buddy? We're out of liquids. We drank all the liquids. They are no more. Or they are consumed. Back to doors, though. Should they be in guides, though? I think they should be in aids, though. Ooh, I should pull some of the room aids out, because they are not technically room aids. These are not room aids. Neither is this. The rest of that is accurate, though. Indeed. Okay. Next, we will add new collection. This will be a door. We'll go inside of aids. Everybody's got aids. nowadays. Shift search. Cube. You will be red. A different red. Door aid. Because we're basically just going to use that to signify wherever there should be a door. Before we make the cuts and stuff. So that way it's easier if we decide to shift where a door is. Median point. Scale C. Our door should be slightly bigger than a human body. So that way a variety of people could fit through it. That's a really big door though. That's better. I mean, that being said, that's a 6-foot tall person. Well, if I wanted to fit somebody who's over 6 foot tall. No person in particular comes to mind when I say that, except for the person in particular that comes to mind when I say that. I'm sure there's some way of snapping that, but that's not the problem right now. Okay. These doors are not pressure doors. They're just doors for doors' sake. They will not be expected to hold anything. Let me back my roommates for a second. What the? That's curious. This wall. G-Rex. Will not have a door. It'll just have a galley wall. Keep the galley hemmed in. Goodbye, roommates. You were useful while you lasted. Shift D. GY. I have not installed all the walls yet. I am getting ahead of myself. Because these are all of the horizontal walls, not all of the lengthwise walls. Let's go ahead and fix that. What are you doing? It's being cute. Roommates. Duplicate. Rotate. C90. Gotta keep everything perfect. Just the way we need it. I could probably get away with leaving it like that. Yeah, we'll go from below. No, because like that you can't actually see because there's no detail. Okay. I think just like that, but a fair bit less on the Z. Now I need the floor back so I can see where to stop and start things. That looks about right. We could make it actually right by simply turning this on, pressing tab, grabbing all of these, GZ, grabbing all of these, GY, all of these, GY, all of these, GZ. Perfect. Now that wall perfectly fits that spot. And there's no issue. Now that being said, I believe we can just duplicate that wall and drag it back a bit. That's what we're gonna do, but not exactly. I didn't... Where did it go? What the... Oh, yeah. Scale Z. G, Z. G, Y, X. There we go. Goes just like that. Should we mirror modifier it? I think we should. Mirror. Mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? Not high. Not high. For I am a cretin. Ooh, what happened? Oh yeah, we're still snappy snap. Which will be useful, but not for a second. There we go. G, Y. G, Y. G, Z. Perfect. That wall is now exactly as it should. Wait a minute. We're missing a hole in the floor. It is in the incorrect location. Well, as in there's no hole in the floor, where there should be a hole in the floor. Can't believe I would forget such a thing. I need to hide this for a second. What the? Ooh, ooh. Turn off magnet. There has to be a hotkey for that. I don't know the hotkey, so it won't ever exist for me. There has to be one for that. I know it must. Okay, I discard everything. Sweet. Thought for a second I hadn't. Which would have been sad. Very sad. Turn back on magnet. GY. GY. Perfect. And then GX. Yeah. That works. That being said, GX. Perfect. That's what we want to see. Hide. Give me back. Edges. Edges. F. Okay. That's the hole plug. Well, that's the hole created, not plugged. We're very far away from that. But it's made, which is what's important right now. Did I ever bother to see what that looks like with a human in it? I don't think I did. No, I did. It's just... it should be more. Other way around. GY. That's too much. Turn off magnet. That's better. More indicative of this hallway experience. Now, should this be a door or... I think it should be a door. GX though, because I'm not sure like that door quite where it is. There we go. Shift D, G, Y. They're just cutouts. Nothing more. This wall is too long. Yeah, we're missing some walls here. Okay. Hold on. Not heard that music before. That's something. I'm sure of that. I don't know what I'm sure of. Other than that it's something. Okay. Tab 1. Turn on magnet, GC. GC. Let's not turn off magnet yet. GZ. Not ZX. Perfect. GY. There we go. Now that room's segmented off correctly. Without any issues at all whatsoever to ever be had from again. So that's a closet. I don't want it to have a door on both sides. Add a mirror modifier. Do I actually want to do that? No, adder hold. That's what I've been using for all of my mirrors. I do think I want to do that. I'm not sure it's a great idea to do that, but I want to. Okay. And then... Shift D, move it over there like that. How could I... Vertex, perhaps? Volume, maybe. G. Not quite. Oh, that'll work. I can turn that off. GY. It's perfectly aligned, in theory. We do love our in theories here. Where? Okay, no. I want that wall visible right now. Where should that wall go? I don't know where that door should go. It should go somewhere useful, though. That's for sure. We'll figure that door out later. Right now, I'm sure it doesn't have any consequences at all. Give me my roommates. And by that I mean make them go away. I wonder if now I should keep them all in line. Kinda feel like I should. So have the cockpit door be off center. I think I We'll do that actually. X. That's not. Oh, actually, wait, that might actually be in line. It is in line. It's just called that the door area is smaller. That if I grab all of them and then turn off that so it doesn't cause problems in GY, doesn't that break things though? It does break alignment elsewhere. It breaks this particular piece of alignment, actually. What about the wall, though? Does it break that? It does break that alignment. Dang it. Maybe I merely deal with this one being so out of alignment. Maybe I just keep it in the center, then, if it's gotta be out of alignment to be over there. Yeah, we'll keep it in the center, if I can't have it aligned properly. There's a hair in there. I'm sure that's fine. Definitely. No, I have a problem. Okay. That's doors and all of there. I think I will have... Yeah, I want to put a door in the lower area, but it'll have to be a adjusted door. Exclamation point looking. Cheesy. 50. If I put it there. What's going on there, though? Oh, I know what's going on there. That is the hole I made earlier. 3. No, it's Control. Pressing Alt. X. Don't think that's quite what I meant to do. Sounds like digging. Holes filled. That, I think, is where I'll have to put my floor. That being said, that doesn't leave enough for somebody over 6 foot to stand. I'd have to be extra careful. If I grabbed the full floor area and raised it up a bit, so that way they could. If I simply grabbed all of that. As well as all of these semi-walls. And GZ'd them up to about there. Doesn't fix the door issue. Actually, it should allow for much larger doors. Still not as big as the top 4 doors. But that's fine. This is the cargo area. Tall people can just get bent, I suppose. Yeah, no, actually. Yeah. I want it to go. Have a door there, too. Because engine room floor is going to get interesting. I put it, like, say, there. And then say grab these and delete them. No, 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 no. I need that one there. Almost made a mistake. Oh no. Okay, fix that mistake. Because now we can have this nice little, like, area for going down and performing maintenance. I think I might want it to come back forward more. Better to grab the whole loop. So that way we don't have to worry about funkily shaped triangles in the future. Yeah. Because then we can go down in between the engines and put work in. Somehow. Modify. Shift-Z. Tab. Put a loop cut right there. Grab everything up here. Delete. Everything back here. Delete. I think I can even turn off the symmetry mode, come to think of it. Wait. Got to keep the good habits up. Oh, nope. Why did it choose that? That's an insane line to take. Probably means I have issues awaiting me. Sounds like Terraria. Might actually be Terraria, come to think of it. Jesus. Let's change this back to face to make my life easier. GY. G-blockers. Okay. Now, technically, if I turn back on roommates, yeah, this only has to exist over this hallway. So it doesn't need to be nearly as big. In fact, it could be quite a hefty bit smaller. Actually, what if I... It's not cheating, it's working harder. Where did my mouse go? It just died. Hold on while I attempt to rectify the issue. Don't be rude. I found the wrong cable. found sort of the correct cable, but also still the wrong cable. I did find the correct cable. Please excuse this temporary intermission as we attempt to fix this. I have to go on the desk, don't I? I want to climb on the desk. Climbing on the desk is for losers who failed to prepare. I mean, that's me in this exact situation. So I don't want to do it still. I don't have to. I didn't have to climb on the desk like a loser who failed to prepare, even though that does exactly describe me in my present situation. Oof. Break the neck. It's unnecessary. Get like the mirror. Alt loop. Billet. GX. Turn off snappy snap. GX. Scale X. GX. Scale X. Ooh. Bring me my roommates back. I need them for a sec. Well, I need the two that I need the bedroom back. So okay, yeah, no. That needs to come this way too, which is easy enough to achieve. Okay. Control R. GY. Yes, I did it perfectly. 3 E. Oh dear. Oop. That's definitely not what I want. Oop. There we go. We have our nice little... Okay, I knew something was wrong there. Where do we think that is coming from? As in, who do we think is not square? Because it's very important we figure out which one of the surfaces has that issue. It's this one. You can see because there's like 1 pixel there, 1 pixel there, 1 pixel there. It is wandering. GYX. Nope, give me magnet, GX. There we go. Now we're all lined up again. Whew. Almost had a problem there. Okay. And now... Yeah, here we go. We're getting somewhere. Bit by bit. Next thing I should add would be window aids. I think so. So I think a window aid would be the most beneficial to the next part. Because basically now we have to make it actually look like it's like lived in. Or not lived in, but you wouldn't put a cabinet in front of a window. But you also wouldn't put a window in front of a cabinet. So now the question is kind of like, which comes first, chicken or egg? Why is that clipping? It wasn't clipping earlier, was it? Was it? Why is it doing that? What happened? It probably was clipping earlier, wasn't it? What if I cheated a tiny bit? I did that. What if? Because nobody would know, right? Except for you guys who just watched me do it. You guys might know. Nobody would know if I did it. It's impossible for them to figure it out. Better though. Okay. Now... Oh yeah, there's no door to the bedroom. We are not quite done. I think what I would want is a symmetry. No. This can't be symmetry because this door has to slide over. So if there's another door there, this door can never like actually physically open because it'd be out of the ship into another door. Not enough space. So we can't put the door there. I think actually we do just want to symmetrize the door and... not symmetrize, mirror. Mirror, object, outer hold. Because now they can slide into each other and there's... Whoa, that's interesting. There we go. And there's not as much of an issue. Right. Right. Because I'm a genius. And not at all a fool who's just making things up as they go. That could never be me. Never. Alright. I should give the floor a texture. Nice dark gray, so that way I can actually like see contrast better. I don't already have a floor, right? I don't. Perfect. You are floor. You are floor. Floors. I should now name these, because these don't currently have names. Oh no, they do have names. Who doesn't have names? Floors don't have names. Yeah, they don't. So this is subfloor. That's not how you spell floor. That's... What's happening to that floor? Why is it messed up? Wait. Okay, there we go. Dyslexia was kicking in hard there and making me go insane. Bed. Floor. And then I have an idea for this raised floor area. And secrets that can happen later. It's a secret tool for later. Okay. Just like... What's that? Why is that? What's the flashy? I don't know what flashy is. Surely it was never important since I don't remember what it was. That's how it works, right? Right? No. I do think it's window time now, actually, to be perfectly blunt. I think it's window time. Ah, wait a minute. I don't like the floors. They need their own group. So that way I can, you know, close it like that. New collection. Drag it up here into collection. Floors. Floor. 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 And then I can make all walls and all floors disappear on command, because I'm just that good. I want to commit a window age. Do I want to do window aids or do I just want to do windows? I think I'd like to do just windows. You know? Okay. If I wanted to do that, the way I would do that would be to add a bool. Or would it be? No, it wouldn't. Never mind that. Okay. Thinking. I will need a bool. I am gonna have to, yeah. It's gonna be some aggressive booleans. Some impressive booleans. What the? Okay. Oh, that makes sense. It should go before. New collection, I think. We'll call this one Window Cutters. That being said, technically, that's not what we're going to be booling. You... I think that's what we want. We want that on pressure hold. So that way we can come in here, turn off pressure hold, and there's so convenient. Yes, that has worked perfectly. Has it though? There should be a hollow space. Like right here. I'm not sure. That has not worked. That has not worked at all. Not at all, but you not quite. I think I do want it to be different. Maybe it'll become more apparent that it's working in a second. That one. Oh, can I just shifty? I can. Let's go. But this will be a collection. The collection will be glass cutters. Window cutters. Now, just let me add a cube here for a second. Ooh. It's chunky. Because it's doing a lot of math. But it is work. Sort of. That's curious. I figured we'd have that case. Oh, no, yeah, no. It's not working. This Boolean isn't working. That's because the pressure holds normals are inside out. Is it what? Control N? No. Shift N? Tab all. Shift N. Calculate normals inside. Does that suddenly... No. What? Wait. Tab. What? No, what? Outer hold, what's your issue? What if I put it after? Is it suddenly... What? Why won't it cut? What am I missing? What am I doing incorrect? Why aren't you working? Why aren't you cutting the way you're supposed to be? Because these two are set up exactly the same. If I do that, it does not magically, yeah, it doesn't magically cut. Is there something wrong with pressure hold? Oh, what's my alarm? That alarm technically means I'm supposed to go, but I don't want to go because I want to figure out what the heck's going on with the pressure hold. But I should probably go. Next time we're going to start working on those windows. Methinks. Outer hold's just going to be stupid and not work. If instead I remove that and we hold on? No, okay. I don't know. Unfortunately, I am out of time and must go. Well, technically, I could just put you guys on a long intermission. Go do a thing. Come back. That's an option. Is it a good option, though? I don't know. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna end it here. I really, greatly like to know why that Boolean cut's not working. It could be that I can't have like these modifiers on this, on like a cutter. Well, actually, let's put that to the test just before I go. if I go into this cube, add a subdivide surface. No, it kept that. What about a mirror? Oh. What? The mirror's causing issue. But isn't that a different issue? It is. Curious. I don't know if I'm ready to apply a mirror modifier though. To the pressure hold. Oh, nope. Object pressure. Yeah. Well, real quick, what happens if I say apply this? Did that actually do anything? It did not. What? What? That doesn't... What if the normals on the big one are backwards? I don't know. We're gonna Control Z out of that though. I'm not ready to give up that mirror. And you guys are gonna go have a nice time. Can I raid someone real quick who's been having a bad time? No. Oof. Well, please have a good night. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk where nothing happened. Okay, bye.